Everybody, Jake here with TrendSpider to do the weekend analysis on the broad market ETFs this weekend. And we are really starting to get close to breaking down through some key levels here. Starting with the daily candle, what you can see here is almost every time there's been a move down, the move down has really bounced right at the weekly Bollinger Band. So these dotted lines here, this is actually the weekly Bollinger Band, and this is actually the weekly Fibonacci levels. So we have these overlaid on the daily candle just to see the long-term price action versus short-term. And what we can see here is we are definitely looking possibly at breaking down here. And we already had a recent MACD cross right here. We are crossing down through the weekly RSI. The daily is crossing through the weekly, as shown by this solid crossing through the dotted here, or dashed. And so essentially what we're looking for in general, based on this just technical pattern, is possibly a test of this lower Bollinger Band once again on the weekly time frame. So this has happened once, twice, and it could happen a third time now on this trend line. So notice how that the weekly Bollinger Band is really moving right along this trend line. So this is really a strong area of support below. We'll just have to see if this area is tested or not going into next week. So from a longer term standpoint, we can also see that we are definitely getting very close to breaking through this channel. However, we have had 3 weeks in a row now of red candles. And if we look back, generally after the third week, there's a green candle. So we can see that here, 1, 2, 3, a big move up, 1, 2, 3, a big move up, 1, 2, and then kind of a bottom. So we could be nearing a bottom, but just from a technical perspective, this is definitely looking interesting. If we look at the MACD, this is kind of a status quo difference as well, in the sense that we have really not been this low since 2015 and 2016. So this has been an area on the MACD that has reversed in the past. So we'll just have to see if this is an area that the market is going to find a bottom as well. If we do break through this area, we could easily see, a huge breakdown to this this next area of support. Anything can happen. I'm not a licensed broker or anything like that, but just based on this setup, this would be the next trend line to watch below if things really started to accelerate. That's all I have for SPY. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions about our platform or how to really kind of put these weekly or longer term indicators on shorter term time frames, that's a big thing that we offer at TrendSpider, as well as a ton of other things. So please check it out, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We have 2 more videos coming on QQQ and XBI. Thanks so much for listening in, and we'll talk to you soon.